Here we are kicking off the month of July, and temperatures actually feeling pretty good as we head into this new month. As we look ahead toward July 2024, what's in store for us? Well, typically we still do see a bit of severe storms out there, plenty of sunshine too, and of course the heat. We've seen that throughout the month of June, and as we look ahead toward the summer season, the heat rolls on in a big way. Typically the Denver metro area and the eastern plains get plenty of afternoon and evening thunderstorms, some of which could still turn severe with large hail, damaging winds, tornadoes, all in the cards. Now, by the second half of July, we typically see the summer monsoon take over, and that usually brings us those more widespread storms starting in the mountains and then racing across the metro area and the eastern plains that just really give us a good dose of rainfall. We could use some because it has been fairly dry throughout the start of the summer season. Pretty toasty too. This is a look at our top 7 warmest Julys that we have had on record. July 2012. Do you remember it? It was scorching hot here, 78.9 degrees. Wow, that takes the daytime high and the overnight low and averages them out, and it was a scorching hot year. Just 2 years ago, back in 2022, we were in that number 2 spot. You can see back in the early 2000s, I should say, July 2005, 2008, also making it into our top 7 warmest Julys on record. So what about the rain? What about the monsoon? When it kicks into high gear, that's for sure. But it really hasn't in quite some time. Taking a look at the top 7 wettest Julys, to go back to the mid 60s when we saw closer to about 6.5 inches throughout the month of July. 1998, close to 6 inches, but 2001, that's in that number 5 spot for about 4 3/4 of an inch of rain. But we really have not seen those type of numbers in quite some time. Let's talk about the extremes because, like I showed you, close to about 6.5 inches. That's the wettest July back in 1965. The driest year, well, that was a while ago in 1901 when we only had 1/100th. Can you imagine? And July 20th, 2005, 105 degrees. 105 is the hottest that it has been here in the Denver area, the hottest temperatures we have seen, and fingers crossed, no snow, right? My goodness, we have seen it all, but hopefully July does not bring any snowfall here to the city. 75.1 degrees. That's the average temperature when you take the daytime high, the overnight low, and you average them out. As far as the rainfall goes, we see a little bit more than 2 inches, which is nice because July typically, as we tap into the monsoon, we get that rainfall. July, second wettest month on average here around the Denver metro area, May being the number 1 spot with that one. But fingers crossed that we do get some moisture around here because looking at the long range models, the Climate Prediction Center continues to indicate that July will be trending warmer and drier for not just us here in Denver, but across the entire state.